Today I'm going to guide you through 4 breathing exercises that have been shown to reduce reflux and also the need for reflux medication. Now, there's been a great study done including these exercises, and if you'd like to get more information on this study here, and you can get the link down below. I'm going to take you through step by step the first 4 exercises that the participants did in this particular study. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to be sitting down. The exercises in the study were done either lying down, sitting or standing, but I do suggest you sit to actually start them first up. You need a hard chair. So we're going to be using our breathing muscles so that you most likely know that reflux or heartburn is caused when the acid rises from your stomach. Usually this is stopped by a valve. So the valve sits here at the top of the stomach, and that valve can close and open. It opens to allow your food to travel down, and then it closes to stop the acid rising back out of your stomach. Now, the way you breathe can affect that movement of the acid out of your stomach. These exercises are going to help to strengthen through that area, through the closure area, and also too, if you're someone who tends to tense and stress and tighten your tummy muscles, these exercises will also help you to relax through that area as well. I'm going to guide you through the 4 exercises, and then we'll talk about how many exercises to do and when to do them. So let's get started. So you'll need your firm chair. Sit to the back of your chair and sit upright. Relax your shoulders away from your ears and try to lengthen your spine as if you're being lifted up through the crown of your head, sitting nice and tall. The first exercise, I want you to place one hand on your chest and one hand on your upper abdomen here. And I'd like you at home to do these with me. Take a nice deep breath in and out. So you'll probably feel at home that your chest rose forward and that your abdomen rose forward as well. For this first exercise, the abdomen should rise, but the chest should stay still and not move forward. So basically we're doing belly breathing, or what's also known as diaphragmatic breathing, and it means breathing into the abdomen. So this part should move forward. Let's try that again. So here we go. Breathe in slowly and deeply through your nose. And let the air just fall away slowly. Now, how did you go with that at home? Was the upper chest still moving forward? You really want to encourage the belly to move forward with the breath. Breathe into the belly. One more time at home, breathing into here. And let the air fall away. So with all these breathing exercises, the air should come in slowly and deeply, as if you're inhaling a really beautiful smell. If you get dizzy or lightheaded with the exercises, stop them straight away and just start again when you feel recovered. Now, that's the first exercise. The progression on this exercise that was done in the study was both hands used on the upper abdomen, so just there. This time, as you try to breathe into your belly, just apply a gentle resistance force. So it's as if I'm trying to stop my belly moving forward with my hands. So sit tall, relax your shoulders away from your ears, and try to breathe in again slowly and deeply, but don't let your tummy move forward with your hands. Just resist. Here we go. Breathing in slow and deep. And then let the air fall away. Can you feel how that makes it a little bit harder to breathe into your belly by using that resistance? So that was the progression exercise on the first exercise. Here's the second exercise to start with. Bring both hands around onto the sides of your rib cage. Now this is your lower rib cage here that you'll feel there. Hands are into the waist and just slide your hands around. This time I'd like you to breathe in, and I'd like you to get your hands to move wide as you breathe into your rib cage. But also don't forget the last exercise we did, breathing into the belly. So we're breathing into the belly, but also making the rib cage move wide with our hands. Again, set your posture nice and tall. Breathe slowly in through your nose. Make your hands move out to the sides with your rib cage, and then relax down. Could you feel your rib cage move wide? Let's do one more of those, nice and tall. Here we go, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, and out slowly through the nose or through the mouth, whatever feels comfortable. And relax. All right, we've got our final exercise now, and this is a progression on the exercise that we just did. So I'm trying to equip you for the next couple of weeks so that you have a progression exercise on each of the basic exercises. Bring your hands up to your ribcage again. And just as we applied a resistance force to the first exercise, we're going to apply a resistance force to the outside of the ribs here. So rather than letting your ribcage expand, I want you to use your hands so that your ribcage can't really expand wide. So again, set your posture, prepare to breathe slowly and deeply in through the nose, but don't let your hands move wide. Apply some resistance here, a force that way. Here we go. Breathing in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let the air fall away slowly. Can you feel how it makes it a little bit harder to breathe when your ribcage can't expand when you've applied that resistance? So it's like a resistance exercise for your breathing muscles, which is how you're strengthening. So I've gone through 4 exercises there. You can remember we did the first one, which was the basic breathing into the abdomen. Then we applied an overpressure for the first one. Then the second exercise was out to the side, and then we applied a resistance out to the side. So how many exercises do you need to do, and when do you need to do them? Well, the researchers don't really spell out how many exercises that were done in the study, but they said participants worked up to doing 30 minutes of exercises a day. I would say to start with exercises 1 and 3 that I showed you, the exercise through the front and the exercise through the side. And start to do just a couple of those each time you practice. Maybe you can work up to doing 10 exercises in a row. And if you feel dizzy or lightheaded, stop the exercises. When you feel recovered, start again. Then after a week or so, when you feel ready to progress the exercises, move on to exercise 2 and the resisted exercise, exercise 4. So that again, you're building up to doing 10 of each exercise. Now, when should you do these exercises? I suggest you do these exercises before you eat. Don't wait till you've got reflux because it's too late then to try to stop the reflux. I also suggest that you try and do a couple of these exercises after you've eaten, say 5 to 10 minutes after you've eaten. And if you notice yourself feeling stressed or tense, this means that these muscles here are engaging and tightening like a tight belt around your waist. You'd want to loosen any tight belt that you have around your middle because that's going to force everything up. And do the breathing exercises to relax your tummy. So we've got the 4 exercises there. I really hope these help you start to reduce your reflux medication. Make sure that you get your doctor's okay to do so before you do that. And there are some more progression exercises from this study. If you'd like me to present these in a future video, I'd love to bring them to you. Just let me know in the comments below. So thanks so much for watching today. If you found this video helpful, I'd really appreciate it if you can give it a like below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.